Yes, everybody, welcome back. We are on part 8 of Hogwarts Legacy. Lava Lamp. We literally, at the end of last episode, came here, and we've now got to go back and find our book. But first, I saw this, actually. So we're gonna... There's a way to put your hood up. Yeah, look at that. Looks so much better like that. We've got a little dangly thing at the back of our hood. Come on then, let's go get the book and we'll bring it back to the chamber.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
I hope they're not tricking him.
How nice to see you, my...
Oh, I'm already in Hogwarts. Secret room. The room of requirement and the map chamber. Okay. Alright. Right. Where do I need to go? We'll run out of here. What was that? I don't know what that was. Oh no, it's the roof opening. Whoa.
Revelio.
Okie dokie. Oh, wrong thing, sorry.
Incendio.
Well, at least it's a little bit warmer in there now.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Right. I still can't open any of these doors. Well, there you go.
Revelio.
Nice.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Well, there you go then. Let me have a look what the required tasks are. Ghost of Love. Oh yeah, I picked that up the other day. Professor Sharp. Okay, well... Well, we are going to go to the flying lessons first. See where the flying class is. Right, that probably wasn't worth me doing, but you know, at least we're up in the right place. We'll have to wait. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Revelio.
Oh, we may as well get you while we're here.
Off on another adventure.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now,
Good banter.
let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly,
Up.
then kick your leg over
Up.
and rest your weight on the seat.
Right.
Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
First try.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each
A
side.
broom must be so uncomfortable.
None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Nah. It's time to fly.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
This is brilliant.
The brooms are school property. I want them
I think
returned
I'm
in
getting the
one
hang of
piece.
this.
Well, I hope I can fly faster than that.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Is this how fast I go?
This next
Oh,
set
no.
of rings will take you around the grounds
Oh,
for more of a
yay.
challenge.
What a view.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice day for a flight.
Who's talking to me?
Made it. Did anyone else
I
see
haven't
that?
been to the docks yet.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Oh, look at that. I swear I'm going to have to buy a real fast broom at some point.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance
Hey,
once
the
in a while.
giant squid.
Haha! Brilliant.
We haven't hit anything yet, so that's a bonus.
Oh, well done. Have a moment.
My guy looks sick.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
You are correct.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
This guy looks like a neat.
The tour is about to begin.
Alright.
Follow closely now. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
I've already been around here.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Yeah, it is pretty nice in fairness.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room
Hey,
windows just
yes, the
peek
guy.
out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
So how do I lean forward? L2. Okay.
Now that's more like it.
Spam L2
You
then.
sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Oh, hello. Where's he gone? I have no idea where he is. There he is.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
Oh, that was fun. Hey,
Dismount here.
nailed that. What a first flying lesson.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Maybe.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Ah, thank you.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa.
What's happened to his
You
clothes?
have to admit, those views were worth it.
Nah, no regrets.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You
What
seem
is
at
going
home
on?
a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend
What is
visiting
going
Albie
on?
Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade.
What?
He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Oh, he's back to normal. Right. That's the flying done. What do we need to do now? We've got acquire and use a focus potion. Right. So in doing that, we'll go to Hogsmeade. We need to sell some stuff as well. We could do a side quest while we're here. Actually, we need to, where can I buy potions from? Right, we'll TP here.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
How did you fare?
Right.
If you're keen
First
for
things
some
first.
illicit spell practice, meet me
We
outside
need
the
to go to
defense
the
against the
potion
dark
shop.
arts classroom.
I don't
I know
think
a
this is
discreet
it.
place near there.
It's not. Right. What quest have I just got? The Room of Requirement. And in the Shadows. Learn a curse. Confringo. Okay. Purchase a spoon at Spintwitches. Right, which one was I doing now though? Oh, I'm gonna buy some potions. That's what I came here for. Oh, a little bit of lag there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few
I
coins.
want to go to J. Pippin's Potions. Is this J. Pippin's Potions here?
Please
Yeah.
meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you
Yeah,
can.
that's a good timing.
I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies. Away
Revelio.
from distractions.
Okay, so hers is... Right, there's
What
certain
can I do
things
for
I
you
need to do.
today?
What potions have you got? I'm pretty sure one was a focus potion.
A wise decision. Thank you.
1 second. Acquire and use a focus potion. Where's my focus potion then? Oh, there it is. Acquire Maxima and Endurance potion.
What can I do for you today?
Endurance.
A wise
Maxima.
decision.
And use them
Thank
both
you.
at the same time.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Excellent.
Whoa. That look cool. Right, while we're here, we may as well do his delivery.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my
You
hands,
should have good quality
I'd
potions.
happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
Happy to help.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Okay. Come on. But while I was here, I want to see if I can buy a broomstick yet.
Unicorn Blackwood. You look me in the eye and tell me you don't see it too.
I don't see what. Where was it? It's here, isn't it?
Ah,
It
new
is.
face. Wonderful.
Cool. Right.
Revelio.
We'll take you. Oh, and we also need to empty my inventory before I...
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a
I
new
am
broom?
indeed.
Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Good. Right, I'll have a look.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
First of all, I want to sell a load of stuff. I can't sell the stuff that I've got on. Good, because I don't want to accidentally sell stuff that.
Nice doing business
We're
with
just
you.
going to sell them everything that we're not using at the moment. So look how much stuff we've got to sell. Just to get a bit more money for the brooms. Which is the fastest? Oh, they're all the same.
That item is of the
That's cool,
highest
that one.
quality.
Nah. Nah. Should I just purchase
You'll
all
be
of them?
thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Yeah, go on, we'll have all of them. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Yeah, go on then. We'll do
That
this and then
sounds
we'll deliver
intriguing.
his parcel.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth
Or do
your
we deliver the
while.
parcel and
If
then
I'm
do
right,
that?
The
We'll
new
deliver the
upgrade
parcel
ought to
first.
enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Cool. Right.
Once you've beaten Imelda's
What's going
time,
here then?
be sure to let me know.
Just got to make sure that I haven't sold all of my gear that I'm wearing. I haven't. I don't know why the gloves change. What do they look like? Right, perfect. I don't know which broom to use though. I think this is the coolest looking one. It's on fire. Right. Good stuff. So the first quest I'm going to do is I'm going to deliver for him. Then we're going to do the flight test. And then we're probably going to go do the room of requirement.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Does it get any more?
Wow, it's a bit of a trek. Oh, it's so cool. Stonehenge. Right. Shouldn't be too long. Can I skim my feet in the water? I can't go any lower than this. Some balloons. I imagine they're the time trials that I'm going to do after this. Be cool if I could do some roly-polies. Toggle flight speed, descend. Ooh. What is that? I don't know what that is. Start beefing something, I've got no idea what it is. A dug bug. Cool. Well, at least we've gone on a bit of a journey. This is probably the furthest we've been out of Hogwarts so far. We got out pretty far last episode as well. I take it that's a dug bug. Oh, hello. What have I done? Ooh.
Are expensive, you know.
Wonder who lives here.
Right.
Revelio.
Chest over there. Many chests in there. I was hoping for a flu network thing, just for the future.
The
Pippin should have been here by now.
That could be a Merlin task somewhere around here. Potions recipe book. We will take that.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
She's gonna argue with me.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well?
Why order it?
Doesn't matter.
If you're gonna complain.
You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Right.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers.
Why order from him?
Cutting
I should have
corners
asked
to
that
save some
question.
galleons for himself at the expense. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Okay.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
What potion was it?
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
Yeah, I hope it does.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and
Yes,
skills?
Lampy Potter.
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
That's fine.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
I will do that.
I should be going
She
now.
is a very,
Thank
very
you.
rude lady. Don't like her. Oh, there you go. We'll get the flu.
You can't.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Where's the Merlin trial? Oh, yeah, Merlin trial. We'll do the Merlin trial while we're here as well. Okay. Right. So there'll be certain things I've got to do around here that involve
Revelio.
that giant ball.
Levioso. Accio.
Come on, giant ball. I don't know where I'm taking you though. Where do you reckon I've got to take it to?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Watch out, kid, that's going to drop.
Revelio.
Big chest up there. I still don't know where I'm going to have to take that to for this Merlin trial. But we might as well steal from this while I'm here. Merlin trials here. You reckon it's over here? It could be. I've got no idea what I'm going to have to do with it.
Revelio.
Oh. Okay, I reckon I've got to bring it to here. That's fine.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Am I too far away?
Levioso. Accio.
Come on. It would let me float it last time, it won't let me do it again. Nice. Are you joking? Are you having a laugh? He's running off! Ah!
Levioso. Accio.
Come on then. Okay, it appears that I can't pull it from that spot for some reason.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Levioso! Incendio! Accio!
Why can't I move in there? It's stuck. I don't know what to do. Let me see what I could use on it. We could try blast out of the way.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso!
Have I got any potions? Okie dokie. Try to fly at it. Nope. That's really annoying that it's stuck there for some reason.
Accio!
Come on. Oh, I thought I had you rolling then. Well, there's got to be a direction that will move. What are you doing? Roll.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio!
Right, is my Accio spell work doing anything?
Revelio! Accio!
Oh, I might have to leave it then.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Levioso!
Well, that's annoying.
Revelio!
We've got a chest here. Ooh, a better scarf. Right, we'll TP. We may as well actually. That was a mistake. Map. That'll make it faster for us.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Sometimes it does. Right. At least that's a nice little side quest
We
done.
have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Loang.
Very good.
What a name.
And did she cause you any trouble?
No, no problem. Come on, let's get
Nothing
out
to
of there.
worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your
You're
help.
welcome.
It was a pleasure doing
Should have
business
asked
with
for
you,
an
Mr.
additional
Pippin.
fee.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Ooh.
Is this Fatima's recipe?
Good thing I did steal it. Yes, she doesn't deserve
You
it.
should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Well, you can't ask for any more. I try and help, and there you go. Oh, wait, what am I doing? We need to attend a potions class for the room requirement. We'll do a flight test quick. We'll travel to here. Well then. Go to the Quidditch pitch. We haven't been here yet. Oh, it's so cool.
Revelio.
Okay, ready on my broom at least.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
What do you want? Hey you.
Imelda Reyes?
Hufflepuff.
Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
She sounds like a delightful person.
Seems
Absolutely
someone's jealous
delightful.
of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason,
Bumbling
now people think you're
baboons.
competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
Ooh.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know.
I'll
Enough
duel
of
you,
this.
and then I'll beat you as
Only
flying.
one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Go on then, let's go.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Am I about to get absolutely scored here?
Did it?
Well, don't stop.
Oh! Oh!
I've only got one. I don't know if I beat her. Oh, there's no chance that counts, but we'll take it. We're all over the place.
Success.
It's actually quite hard to control this on the controller.
Brilliant.
But we're getting it. We only got one then. We are on course to beat her time, I think. Oh, got to focus up though. I'm trying so hard right now.
Made it. Brilliant.
Come on, we can beat her. Hey.
That wasn't too bad.
Beat her by a mile. I definitely missed one of the rings, but that's fine. Yeah, what have you got to say now?
Ugh, that's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh. Fine. You
I
won.
did.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want your respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Right, cool. So what's this as well? Oh, this is a race leaderboard. Wow. Still not top though. Second. Ruby Wheel.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Right. We'll quickly return to Mr. Weeks and then we'll go to the room of requirement. Right, let's go and return what we have just done.
Godric Gryffindor was the greatest duelist.
Was he?
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Yes. Sorry, I just completely had no idea what was going on then.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know.
Well, it's absolutely okay.
Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Well, they do, in fairness. But I'm not asking who doubted you.
I'm excited to
What
hear
do I
more.
get?
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
Okay, we gotta wait for him. Alright, perfect.
How to address
Right,
the
at least
issue
we
of
can fly now.
altitude as it
That's
relates to
another thing off the list. Right, we'll go and get to the room of requirement. Let's go. Where am I going? Which is the room of requirement?
She did say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that it isn't true.
Well,
of course you're going to say that.
we straight up spawn in front of something that we need.
Levioso.
Oh, I thought that'd be one of them things.
Revelio.
No, let's go to the room of requirement. Was that a flying page? Oh, there's a,
And you should have seen
there's a
her
chest
face.
up there.
It was horrific.
Oh, there's one of the flying pages.
Accio.
That will do.
Revelio.
Werewolves! Where were you?
Dum, bum, bum, bum.
Levioso.
I thought. Well, there's another one of them. Definitely like that. Yeah, they explored a lot of the castle.
Revelio.
I like that. Make sure we're not missing anything at all.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time.
The thing with this, I thought in the books it was an unknown
Shall we?
thing, like nobody knew about it. But obviously,
What is this place?
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it.
Revelio.
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever.
Right, so there's
I'd
a
only
lot of chests
planned
in
to
here.
suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what
looks like
you
something to
need.
spin.
But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room
Levioso.
once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okie dokie. Whoa. This is a bit more of an intense one. Ooh. Smashed it. Evanesco.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
What if I vanish something,
Let's move on.
Moonstone comes into my possession?
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Well, that looks kind of important.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
T.
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Sorry.
Revelio.
So I always get Moonstone from this stuff.
Accio.
Well, I'm pretty sure that means we can go up here. Oh, nice. Some better gloves. Whee. I just drank a cup of tea in a room. Like this, that's grim.
Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not...
Trim
That's
you
not
up.
helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio.
Another note. Oh, it's so well done.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio.
It's a harp. It's so magical.
What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
I didn't mean to do that.
Accio.
So how do I get that chest? Let me have a look. So can I be able to just open it from this side of the wall? Is it still floating?
Accio.
How do I stop it floating?
Levioso.
Stop floating.
Accio.
Okay, that's not the way to do it. And I think I messed that up if I've done that.
Levioso.
Do you reckon putting it on top of that? I've got no idea how to get to it.
Revelio.
Is there another way on the other side? It looks like it could be. Right, we'll keep going and hope that we find a way into there.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Accio.
Okay, it appears I've got no idea how to get that chest. That's fine. Well, there's the house elf.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here.
Deke has massive ears.
Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
It'd be
What
so
I
good
need
to have a room like this in real
specifically
life.
is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
I didn't know it could change when people are inside. Wow.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description.
Undeniable.
Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Just vanished all this stuff. How do I customize the room? Let's see what she's saying.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Another... They're getting more and more advanced. Obviously, they would do, but... some of them are going to get quite hard eventually. Nice. So how do you bring up an invisible
Very
item?
good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to
I've
purchase
got quite a lot
them.
of moonstone.
They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okie dokie. I don't know what it is that I just made. It's not the vanishing one. What spell have I just... Oh. That's annoying. Where should I put them? Yep, that'll do there. Conjure a potting table. A potion station. What's this? Oh, that's a cooler one. Should have done that one. These are all potting stations. The same as you. That's alright. How do I rotate it then? Oh, there we go. I don't know which way it goes.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade
got one of
or
them in
outside
here.
the castle grounds.
Oh, that's getting whipped up. Does the wall not count? A flat surface? Oh, okay. We may as well style out the room a little bit. Have we got any furniture? Any rugs? Nice. We'll put this next to... We'll put it next to this for now. No, I mean, it's a bit in the middle of nowhere, but that's fine.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I won't do.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Well, yeah. But first I need to, we'll put a dickens plant. Nice, well, we've got a plant going.
I'm ready for the next lesson,
And we'll
Professor.
do this quick.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I've got 80 moonstone already.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Okay, well, it appears that we have some more stuff. We might as well have some warm feet while we make our potions. That'll do. What? Right, it's fine. We'll just... I want it near some stairs or something. Ah, that's better. Can it go under it? No. Alright. What am I doing? Right. Well, there's the rug. I've got conjure 5 things. What other wall decorations have you got? Oh, paintings. We'll get a Niflheim witch portrait, definitely. Got some house elves. We'll put one more of the gazing witch. We'll put a mirror up. Right, now a few more floor decorations. Right, that's cool. We'll put them in the corners.
Good work.
Thank you.
Shall we move on?
In a minute. Don't rush me. What else have we got? Oh, I've got some furniture. I feel like this just needs to be there. I don't know why it needs to be there, it just does. And a chair. To watch the plants grow. Beautiful. What a gorgeous little room we have in here. Yes, we shall move on.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we?
Yes.
Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Okie dokie. I wonder if I can use these on people. We're learning a lot of new spells actually, which is good.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell.
Are these for all in the room of requirement? Whoa, I can aim it at the wall. Oh, you can change the wall completely. I haven't unlocked any of the walls though.
Incendio!
Oh. Wrong thing. Oh, okay.
Incendio!
Oh, again. Wrong thing. Nope, aimed at the wall. Ah. Oh wow, that's cool. I would very much like... adjust this... Okay, we're going to be going bigger. Oh, we just have a massive item. Just smack bang in the middle of the door. There we go. We'll put it here. How beautiful.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance. Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Which floor?
Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Incendio!
Can I change everything? Well, I've lost it here. Oh, I've got it all now. Yep.
Incendio!
I've got to stop doing that. Nice if we could get windows. We'll do that one for that. And for you, I think we'll do a nice herbal garden. Yeah. I'll do all the walls. Oh, whoa. I've done the whole room. Well, it looks lovely. Right.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
Quick change of the ambience.
What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Shall we go natural and earthy?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Yes, that is what we want.
Sounds perfect.
Ah, it's almost as I completely designed
Quite
it.
a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
That was a really nice bit of magic. What's that? What is going on? Wow.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting.
It must have done.
If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it.
Thank
This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I will do. Right, before we end the video, let's go and have a look at my new space. See what I can do. Let's change everything to be like that then. Has everything changed down here? No.
Incendio!
Oops, right, we'll change everything around here to be like that. We want to change everything in here to be like that as well.
Incendio!
Right, I've got to stop doing that. There you go. How nice that looks. Now we have windows.
Incendio!
I like the idea of it being like a garden. It's very open. Nice landscaping. There we go. Right. And now we have our lovely room of requirement. We're going to call it an end to this episode. So yeah. Thank you all for watching this episode. And this was part 8. So we're really getting through these now. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next video. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Peace. Thanks for watching today, guys. And go check out some of my other videos.